All right, hello everybody. Hopefully y'all are having a good day so far, having a good week. It's Wednesday. Trying to keep track of my days since I don't have any other obligations at the moment, so sometimes it's hard. But hello everybody. Hello Super Junior, hello Slowed Panda, and hello Ryan. How y'all doing today? Tell me how your Wednesday has been so far. Thank you for the hydrate, Super Junior. But yeah, I was gonna stream. Yesterday was supposed to be my normal streaming day, but man, I just couldn't get myself motivated to do almost anything yesterday. You ever have days like that where it's just like, I don't know what it was, just every time I tried to focus on anything, I couldn't focus on anything. It sucked. Instant noodles, hell yeah. I saw a thing today, I can't remember what it was, but I saw a TikTok today about some like ramen noodle recipe or something, and it was just like, I was very curious about it, but of course the person didn't drop the recipe or anything. Anyway, hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing more work on Microstream RPG, of course. Typical stuff here. I'm trying to get as much done as I can. Oh my god, can you please get out of here, Nugget? He is underneath my desk again. We have been playing with him all morning long because both Lennox and I are streaming at the moment. So we're trying to wear him out so that we could stream. And like I said, we have been playing with him non-stop this morning. And he's nothing but, he just wants more. He just wants to play. No. Yeah, it's our little kitty's name, Nugget. I call him Little Nougat. But Little Nugs is also the other name I give to him. Little Nugs. He's a little cat. Come here. Come here. You come here. Ah. Yeah, you come here. It's not playtime right now. No. It's not playtime. What do you see? You got some on your head. Hang on. Okay, there you go. There's nothing over there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're just gonna get right into it. I was gonna start with doing some more promo posts, but I think we're gonna work on enemy stuff at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and change my game dev goal. I've been trying to think about where else I could post to. I'll talk more about that later, maybe when we get some more people in here that were in here before, just so I don't have to repeat myself a whole bunch. Well, I don't mind repeating myself. You know, it's funny because like one of the people who I respect the most when it comes to like, you know, his streaming and stuff is Joe, you know, Cup of Joe. And I really respect it because a lot of times, you know, when he's streaming, he has a lot of people coming and going and everything. And he's super good about working and being attentive to his chat at the same time. I feel like my brain does one thing or the other. It doesn't do both things. Like, it's really hard for me to do multiple things at the same time. So that's why sometimes if I'm in a talking mood, you'll see I just stop working. I don't do anything because it's like, if I try to work and talk at the same time, stuff goes bad. But yeah, he explains what's going on in his life multiple times while he's streaming. Like, you know, something will go on in his daily life and he'll explain it to people, and then like a half hour later he'll explain it again when somebody else asks how it's going. And so he has no problem like repeating himself. And for some reason I have this weird thing in my head like, oh, I can't repeat myself. I can only say things once to people. Yeah, exactly. Whose is that? That's really cute. I like that yapping emote. It's very cute. Okay, so we're gonna oh, I'm apparently not here. There you go. I love how my fucking keyboard makes my mouth yap. Hi, Quincy. So we got Nugget first, and now we're getting Quincy over here, huh? So how to go with the Reddit DM. So funny story about that. When did we do that? Was that Monday? Monday is when we did that. They literally just responded like 15 minutes before I started stream, Super Junior. like 15 minutes before I started stream today. And their response was, hey, thanks for reaching out. The mod team will get to looking at it and we'll get back to you when we can. Usually takes about a week or two. So they were so fast to delete my post within 5 minutes. Actually, I don't even think it was that. I think it was like 2 minutes that thing was deleted. But it's gonna take 2 weeks for them to read it. And it took them 2 days to respond to my message. It's gonna take them 2 weeks. Oh, what the fuck, man? So it's whatever. I'm playing nice. I'm playing nice. It's fine. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other places we can post to. I'm definitely gonna post on Blue Sky. And as reluctantly as I say this, because I don't want to do it, it is a bigger place. I may post on Twitter as well. So we may make a post on Twitter. But I just need to get the word out a little bit more places. And honestly, I got to thinking about it. I'm not super duper worried because it's like, you know, I've talked about this before, but the game is probably gonna, if it's gonna go anywhere, it's gonna be because of word of mouth. It's gonna be because people are seeing it and going, wow, that's cool. What is that? Yeah, Ryan, thank you for the 3 stream streak, and Richie for as well. But should you play nice? Sometimes I think I shouldn't. But yeah, if MicroStream goes anywhere, like I said, it will probably be because of word of mouth. So I'm not too concerned if Twitter, Blue Sky posts, Reddit posts, whatever it is, go anywhere. The one post I did to the indie gaming subreddit or whatever like that, or indie dev subreddit, that didn't go anywhere. I think it got like 6 total upvotes and like 1 comment, which was from somebody who was here watching the stream. So again, it's like I just want to get the word out and get engagement to people who may not know about it. You have a terrible tactic? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's your terrible tactic? Come on, share with the class. I would like to know. So for right now, like I said, until we get some more people in here, maybe let's just work on enemy stats, and maybe make a new enemy or so. I also need to work on. Hi, Malt. How's it going, dude? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hope you guys couldn't hear me slurping down my dew. You probably did. Actually, hang on. Before we go anywhere, I want to see something here. Create these 224. These are these are 16 apart, except for that one, which is 20, 38, and this is less than that. That's 32, so 38, and the next one's 20 after. That's weird that it's 20 after, and then that one is. I'll be here for as long as I can, but I have to be away for most of the day. So that's totally cool, Mole. You know I always appreciate you being here when you can. Oh god, so I accuse you of using AI and ask the community if they were able to find out from me. Oh yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to resort to tactics like that. It is an idea that would probably work. You're not wrong. It is an idea that would probably work. But I don't want to be involved in drama like that. I try to keep my shit as drama free as possible. It's funny though. It's funny. And like I said, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. People probably would engage with that because unfortunately that is the world we live in, where rage bait or things that make you angry, people are more likely to engage with. Let me see something here. Mobile ad tactics, yeah, big time. Yeah, so I got the nameplates working. I did a couple other little things, but they're kind of behind the scenes things. People do love negativity. For me personally, I hate negativity, man. I don't want negativity. I hate it. All right, I'm just gonna kill this bitch. I want to see something. I'm pretty certain I spaced these out properly. Okay, I'm pretty certain I spaced this stuff out properly, but these numbers don't look right. See, this area has a new thing, which maybe we'll work on that today. I do need to get that done. This area is gonna have a new mechanic, which I think will be kind of neat, but we gotta get it working first. Yes, that's fine. Let's crop that in. Crop that in. How big is this? 72. How big are these pixels? Should be 6. Yeah, 6. So actually, hang on. I don't need to do calculations. I can just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Click team, you're supposed to be on my side. Anyway. Like I said, I'm pretty certain I spaced these out properly. This week will be a week. Uh-oh. I hope it's nothing serious. If it is, you have my well wishes there, Molt. I really hope that it's nothing bad. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay. There's 14 pixels between those. And then over here, 14 pixels. 14 pixels. 14 pixels and 14. Yeah, it's perfect. That works out great. Hey, Yonuts. Hope you are doing well today. All right, defeat enemies and gaining XP. I'm looking for my little blip. Where is it? Progress bar blip. Okay. So that is the cute Yonuts. We adore Yonuts. He is a great, great bean. All right, so we're gonna have to do stuff here. Did I do stuff for this area? I think I did. Progress is less than that, plus round number is less than. I feel like I want to condense these just to make the coding a little bit nicer. But let's just do this first. Let's see here. Position 2 plus 26. So when I do this, how much is it off by? We'll see if it continues where it needs to go. Well, no, that won't break things. That's not moving around basic logic. Okay, so this is how many more pixels forward? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 pixels forward. So I need to make it so on these, when this moves, it just needs to move 20 pixels forward. Is that right? Yeah, no, the thing I did last time seemed like it was gonna be just a minor thing, but yeah, for some reason it really just messed some stuff up. I don't know what was going on with it. It's weird. Okay, let me see here. So we do this now. If you guys haven't noticed, I didn't really want to talk about this too much because I want it to be kind of a surprise for you, but if you haven't noticed, normally when we move between rounds, there are 5 total little blips on the map. So like if you look here, there's normally 5 blips across here. This one has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's this exclamation point thingy in the way? Ooh, that's a mystery. So I have a planned mechanic for this dungeon that will be a special node that you'll have to go through. Like I said, maybe we'll get to that here. I just want to see if these, it looks like it did it in the right spot, so that's cool. So let's do it in the right spot. Let's go ahead. You see these guys actually work like they should. They're loading in, they're not changing. We'll go ahead and delete him. We should get it in the next one. Cool. Yep. And the next one's not gonna work, obviously, because it's gonna be on the exclamation point, but it doesn't work. I wanna see if it goes to the next one here. It kinda does, but it kinda doesn't work. Okay. So, this is gonna be a little bit different because we're gonna have to program this stuff in. So first things first, equals 5. And we are changing direction. Okay, so we'll need to make a new direction for our little blip. That's gonna looks like this, right? Why did I do it that way? Let's just copy this. We're gonna go back over to here. This is the boss one, and this is just a standard one. We'll put it down here at the bottom. And then we're gonna copy, both of these are 16 frames long. Okay, what did I do for this one? I made it flash for 4 frames. Okay, I may just follow this. This isn't bad. That works pretty good. Where's this at? In the middle? That one's in the middle too. How big is this one? This is 20 by 20. And this is 10 by 14. Are these both basically the same height? Yeah, so we should be able to do that. Let's make this 20. Oh, we don't want to do that. By 20 here as well. And then we'll put the hotspot in the same spot this one is in, which is 10 and 9. Okay, perfect. Now we got that all set up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make it, I don't know why I'm doing that much. We're gonna make it flash. Let's go ahead and color the exclamation point in blue for right now. And how did we do this? We just made it. Oh, I actually made the, I changed things up a little bit. I see now. I don't need to do all that for this. These ones just flash a little blip. Easy enough. But this stuff, we don't need to do that. We can literally we'll get rid of the black outline. We don't need that. But we're gonna make this all white.
And I don't even need these things, really. I want it to just be this area, not that. I'm wondering if I should just make it the inside here. No, I'll make it the whole thing. The whole thing's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna make 4 of these frames. And then 4 normal frames. I like how these are just whatever. Which is fine. Okay, and then on this frame here is when we start the expansion stuff, right? Okay, so it takes basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 frames. Okay. For the little blips, how did I do that? Very subtle. Okay, so I shouldn't actually expand it that much on the first frame. I'm gonna put one of these over here just as a reference. Right. That one actually spreads outward in all directions and then up. Okay, so maybe we just do that, huh? Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to keep one of these here. Oh, fuck, I flipped them. That's fine, actually. Right? Let me see something real quick. This is... Yeah, I think if we're gonna do this, we need to make it so that it's not doing this thing in the middle that I'm doing here. Because if we go like this, just as a reference here, I'm gonna copy this. This right here is the bar. And see, that'll be right in the middle. And it has a black outline on the outside, so I don't really want... I don't want that in there. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So we've done kind of a similar thing here where we've made it go. We're gonna get rid of that. Expands 1. Actually, I may. No, it's fine. Maybe we will do that. Okay, so let's see. Three. And then brakes part, okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3. This one here, we're gonna do the same kind of a thing. You know what? I kind of want this one to be more squarish. Because the other one like reflects more of a... The other one's more of a circle. I want this one to be more circle or squarish. I do want this to be a little bit more squarish. I think it would look nicer, make it stand out more. You have been curious about the exclamation point? Yeah, I'm gonna explain it here. In a bit. Okay, so we get rid of this. We're gonna go back to this again. We don't need this anymore. We can get rid of this too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Did we reach full? Okay. We may actually make this. And what were the other directions at? 42. Okay, make this one 42 and looping. Can't see it at all on there. That's great. Yep, excellent. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. I feel like for as tall as this thing is, I feel like it should radiate out taller, not wider. I feel like I'm gonna make it go taller, actually. I just think that would look nicer, because as tall as this thing is, as much as it stands out height-wise, I feel like it should go taller. It shouldn't really stick out width-wise like this. So let's change things up a little bit. I think this will look better. Let's make it a height of 24. Means I need to move this down 2 pixels. We're going to I also need to move this down 1 pixel then too, huh? Two pixels? Oh, I do, 2 pixels, duh. I do need this over here again. I'm gonna leave that. Terasaki, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day. We are... Just gonna copy and paste that. We are working on a little blip graphic, essentially. I do want this back over here again. We're making like a little blip graphic for when you go to this next area. I might make it like this. You just got back from home. You're fine? Good. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna get rid of these. I wanna do this. We're gonna do it a little differently on this one. Oh shit. That's fine. I didn't mean that, but it's fine. Now I'm gonna get rid of that actually. Wow. Hi, Gringle. How's it going? That's so Fat Matt's little Morty arrives. Is very cute. Wait, how am I? Hang on. I'm off on here. This isn't right. This isn't right. This needs to be up 1. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's not right. Okay. We're gonna copy this. So we've got our 4. And then we're gonna grab this. Get rid of this. Put that in the middle. Shit. Forgot about that again. This is the same size as this, right? Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these two. We're gonna copy and paste this, and then we are going to for this one, we're going to basically make it one more height up. Is that right? Does that look okay? I could literally just take this, copy it, flip it. Okay. Then we'll make this last one. I don't know if I'm gonna like the way that looks, but we'll see. Right? You don't know until you try. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so now I think that moves too vertically. I like it being vertical. I don't think I like it being that vertical. Just fine. Picky, picky, picky. Picky, picky, picky. It's fine, though. Should be easy to fix. Like, I want it to be, I do want it to be vertical, just not that much. Yeah, that looks better. Such a management thing to say. I like this ending frame. I just don't think I like these little points here. They're giving too much jaggedness. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay. All right, there we go. And just to make sure I don't have any weirdness in here or anything. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. 16 frames. All right, so let me see if I can condense these. If I can condense these. Boss alert bar. Set X position to X plus 26. So all I'm really gonna do here is let's go add a new child event. I always just do an always. And put this down here as round number equals that. Then I'll make another one that says round number is equals 5. And then for these are both the same thing, right? Show update is on. Okay, cool. That's it. Reappear is on. That's fine. This one here, reappear. And what we need to do is just take off, add 2 to monster level. Okay, we'll see here. Take those off. This one just add 2 to monster level. What does this one do? This one doesn't add 2 to monster level. Do we set monster level to something? I don't even have anything to do with monsters here. Oh, that's right, because bosses are set levels anyway when they're in a dungeon. That's why. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We're just gonna delete these 2 things. And then for this, show update is on. That's all these do, right? Bar movement to 0, timer speed. Bye, bitch. We love getting to ban bots. It's so much fun. Reappear, show update. Okay, cool. So this one's just literally gonna go up instead. Okay, now I kind of need to. I want to test this. I'm gonna deactivate this just real quick. I want to test this out to make sure that this thing is working fine. So we're gonna do something real quick here. We're gonna turn MicroStream to local data. And then my Twitch chatter bot that I think I've got him still at level 1. Okay, cool. So that should work. All right, so let's try this out here. I do love testing to make sure things work. Yep, I love how he's got a medallion, or he's got a badge, but he's says he's only coming here twice. Defeat that. Let's make sure this works properly. Great, looks good. Great, looks good. All right, looks good. And then nothing happens for the boss. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, it's because I have this in here. Fuck, forgot about that. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Is the music too loud? Or, I mean, I just want to make sure you guys can hear everything okay and it's not like blaring in people's ears. Destroy. Okay, we're good there. No Tortomagus, get out of here. Looks good. Music is fine. Okay, good. We're good here. Destroy him. And now we should have boss fight. Yep. Oh boy, okay. Okay. I think that has to do we have another bug I didn't think about that has to do with the me moving the enemy stats being set at the start or before they appear on screen. And now it has to do with the bosses not appearing. Cool. So this is working. This is fine. These are fine. We can get rid of this. We can do the same thing down here. Really, the only difference between these 320, 64, I'm pretty certain these are the same thing. 320, 64. Yeah, so I can just copy and paste these. The only difference between these is that it adds 3 to monster level between rounds. So we could just get rid of these two. Grab that, paste it. We also need to put that here. And then change this to 1. This just looks nicer to me. It's easier for me to look at, and I'm like, okay, I can see what's going on. Okay, so do we have events for a boss monster being on? No. Whoa! Zang, hello! Oh my goodness, Zang in the Baragang. Hello everybody, welcome on in. How you doing today? Zang, I want to ask what you were up to, but I feel like I already kind of know what you were doing. So let's see here. Oh, Molten Nibble did the same. Yep, Art. Very, very nice. You get 3 shout outs. Look how special you are. Mom, why does Zang get 3 shout outs? Hello everybody, welcome on in. My Tamagotchi's beeping at me. If it's your first time here, my name is Bosk. I'm a lion dude on the internet, and I make video games and play games sometimes. We play games on the weekends. We make games during the week. From one big chested lion to another. Hi, Squirrel. How's it going? Hi, Days. There were big things happening on Zang's stream. Ooh, I love big things. Ivanka, thank you for the follow, and Fang Hanatora, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you both. Welcome on in. If you guys are unfamiliar with my stream, the game I'm currently working on is called Microstream RPG. You can see a little promo for it up there in the top left corner. It is a streaming game that streamers can use to engage with their audience while they're streaming. If you want to test it out right now, I have the game currently running, so all you have to do is just type in !RPG in the chat, and you'll see a little thing pops up above my head. And it'll start running a little game. You get to go on your own little RPG adventure, and I get to just chill and do my stream and let you guys do your thing. So, yeah, that's my project I'm currently working on. Trying to get it released hopefully in the next month. Actually, more like 3 weeks at this point in time. So, I've seen it a few times. Yeah, it's something I've been working. Yeah, I think I saw you over in Fru. I think I saw you over in Linux's stream earlier today, and he's got it running over there. So yeah, well, thank you for the follow too. That's so very nice of you. Yeah, I have a few people that have been beta testing it for me for the past few months, just to make sure that like everything is running properly on a very small scale, because it saves all your data to an online database. So if you play it here, if you play it over in Linux's stream, if you play it over in Ansu Blue or Fox8 Brand, anywhere that has it currently, your data and stuff will transfer, so you get to continue your adventure wherever you go. Which took me a lot of learning to do, but we did it. That's the important part. Zhang, if you need to go take care of yourself, if you need to go do after stream care, feel free to head out, do whatever you need to do. If you want to share whatever you were working on, you can also share with the class. I allow links here, so I would love to see any sort of art that you did, because of course we love Zhang's art here. Zhang does amazing art. Learner Moon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's several places to play at the moment, but I mean, honestly, it's like, I've only had like 18 beta codes, so it's not that many. But I'm hoping, like I said, to get it out into, we're gonna do like an early access release here soon, because I'm kind of scared to see what happens when it gets into the hands of more people. I'm hoping that my web service will be able to handle everything properly, but I honestly don't know. I do not know, so we'll see. I guess. Currently we're working on a bug that's in the game because for some reason the boss isn't showing up now because I messed stuff up last stream and I have been trying to fix it ever since. So a lot of fun. So let's see here. Round number equals 5. We set boss monster on, don't we? Don't we? We don't? Oh, we're just doing this. Okay. Yeah, and if you are playing, you can also heal your fellow adventurers, people who are currently playing. You can type in !heal and you can heal them. So you can help them out, help them get a little further. Ryan here is level 14, so he's just started his journey through the next area. Once you beat one dungeon, you move on to the next dungeon. So he is in the second dungeon currently. I still really love the little parallax scrolling. I'm so glad I added more layers because it used to just literally be 3 layers and now it's like 4 layers. Did your heal not go through for... Try typing that again. I swear I didn't see anything go through. Ryan's went through. Ugh. You're not gonna beat this guy anyway, but ugh. Okay. So I have to kind of backtrack here now to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Andre, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome on in. I really appreciate it. Zhang, it was so nice of you to do the raid. That is very, very nice of you. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Zhang. Thank you. Oh, it's adult stuff? Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just a bulgy Hrothgar. That's fine. Bulgy Hrothgars are fine. For Vanillion Shake, y'all, for anybody who's in my stream and you're not watching Zhang, you should go watch Zhang. You should go watch Zhang. Zhang does amazing art. Look at these effects you got going on, this lighting. I love some blue highlighting. I love some blue backlighting. It's so good. It's one of my favorite things to put in a picture. It's like, and it's so much fun because like, as soon as you add that like, that blue highlighting in, for some reason, it just makes it look so much better. I can't explain it, it just always does. This looks amazing, Zhang. Very, very good job. The weapon looks really, really cool. Right under the titties? You got his weapon going right under them titties? Coconut Cat, hello. This is good. I really love his cute little face. His cute little face, big old pobs. I love the purple armor, the purple and pink armor with the highlights. You did a good job. Very good job. Let's go give a good old repost for you. I am doing great. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing great. I was gonna say I'm doing great, except, but no, I'm doing great. I'm just trying to figure out a bug that I currently have put into my game. So it's cool. Plata64, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yes, Zhang, like I said, if you need to go rest, if you need to go do whatever you need to go do, please do so. All right, so for these ones here, when we do this, boss monster gets turned on because these are the bosses. Okay. So why does the boss... These reappear. Why does the boss not appear, is my question. We're testing out a little thing here where I changed some stuff up recently in how enemies get ready, essentially. I'm just deleting the enemies at the moment just to get through it. But I changed in how enemies get, how their stats get prepared for when they come on screen. And for some reason, it broke a lot of stuff. Tara the Mage Slayer, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Yes. Well, yeah, now it's like, watch. Let me see here. Alterable values. So... Okay. This stuff goes away. When does the boss monster stats get set? Are they getting set? Okay, boss monster stats have been set. For some reason, the boss bar appears, but no... And nothing happens. Great! Great! Fantastic! Flyzik, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome on in. I know that name. I have watched your streams before. You do great 3D art. Kaizi! Let me see if I can get some shout outs for people here. Give a shout out for Flyzik. Like I said, I know you do some great 3D art. I've watched your stuff before. Very, very good stuff. And then also, we love Kaizi around here. Kaizi, you should do MicroStream RPG so people can see your wonderful little, cute little bean running around in the dungeon. If you don't mind me asking, what engine is this? Do I have an itch.io? I do have an itch.io. This is not on it, unfortunately. This is going to be a Steam release. I might put it on itch.io because I've come up with a system where the game checks for updates before play. There's Kaizi. There's little Kaizi running around. So I could potentially put it on itch.io. It probably will be a thing in the future. Currently it's just playing for Steam. The engine that I'm using is called ClickTeam Fusion. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before. It's not super well known. It used to be the Games Factory way, way, way back in the day. Before that, it was Click and Play. It used to also be Multimedia Fusion. So it's been around for a long time. It's been around since like, gosh, I want to say the 90s. They just kind of keep, Furu, why do your heals not go through? I swear, that's the second time you have done a heal and I have not seen, what's going on with your heal? Huh? Maybe it did, maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know. Awawa, I see Game Dev Furry, I support. +1 for being lion. Oh yeah, we love lions around here. Is Twitch being mean? I don't think so. But ClickTeam Fusion, if you've never heard of it before, is it's kind of like a visual interface rather than a coding interface. So, it is basically kind of like coding. Like if I click on here, we've got, well, this is a better example. So like, you can see here, it's kind of like coding. This is my like event line. It's telling me if these conditions are true, then do these things. So it throws me off every time I see MSRPG on your stream because I run mine at 2 times speed. Yeah. This game is, again, it's meant for streamers to use to engage with their chat. So we've got lots and lots and lots of options. Oh, Furu got right in there. Oh, Fur, you're a lot farther than I thought you were. Dang, look at you go. You are way farther. You're almost level 30, very nice. But yeah, like for streamers, they can change the size of the window to whatever they want. They can adjust the volume, obviously. They can change the game speed. Kaizi has his at 2 times. I've tested 3 times before. It's not for my own personal taste, it's too much. But if somebody wanted to do that, they could do that. You can change the cooldowns to whatever you want. So like if you're streaming and you've got lots of people in your stream and you want people to not play as often, you could put it at like a 30-minute cooldown if you wanted to. 10 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever you want to do. You can choose how many people can be in the queue. So if you want to keep your queues small, so only like 4 people can enter at a time. I need to make it do messages to people to say, hey, you know, the queue's full. That's something I'm gonna work on. And then you can also change chroma colors and your game colors. So like, I don't think you have it that way, Kaizi. I can't remember, but a couple people that I've let test the game have changed the game color. So like, for example, we could do like, I don't know, do like a 47 FF and then A6. Yeah, so if you do this, like, you'll have the whole game be like you can change the color of the game. So like some people have it so the game is like a green color. So yeah, you could change this game color to whatever you wanted it to be too. My game's going all crazy just because of the fact that I'm pushing buttons and stuff, and I'm playing in local mode at the moment. I tried changing it once to my Sona colors, but it makes it hard for some people to see, so I put it back to default so no one had issues. You could do like you could do like a lighter version of your Sona colors, but yeah, if you're going straight up with like the darker blues, it probably wouldn't work too well. Darker blues, purples, that stuff's not gonna. It's probably gonna be kind of gross looking. Yeah. Anyway, let's see here. So I get a feeling that bosses. Okay, let's look this up. When it comes to screen effects, animations, hidden, poison added, that's not boss events. Here we go. No, these are just for this stuff. Okay, that's not what I want. Where is the sound effect? Boss sounds. Here we go. Boss roar on. Oh, hey, Ryan got the beta badge. Very nice. Yeah, if you hit level 15 before the game launches officially, not the early access, but if you hit level 15 before then, you get the beta badge, which you'll be able to keep forever. All right, so we play the boss roar here. Boss defeater is off, boss roar is off, then we do that. Okay, round equals 5. Defeat timer equals 364. But that still doesn't, none of this has nothing to do with making the sprite reappear. So there's gotta be something to do with this. This doesn't work either. I'm now realizing that this does not work. I wonder if we replace this with flag. Is a flag on? Boss monsters on. Okay. Let's see something here. Let's see if we get the boss roar to. We got to do this one at a time. Let's just defeat our little rat. Our poor little guy is gonna get so much EXP because he's just getting a bunch of false EXP because I'm just deleting enemies. I'm. Oh my god, man! I swear, stuff has become so broken. Calipco, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. I am cheating in MSRPG. I am. Let's see if the boss roar comes out. Man, I have really fucked stuff up. You guys remember how I told you last stream that moving that little thing around, I was worried it was gonna mess stuff up, and it has messed everything up. Man, I'm so upset. Just for this one enemy type. For this one fucking enemy type. It is messing stuff up. I feel like I want to go back to the way it was before, but at the same time, I know this is better in the long run. I just have to fix it. But man, I cannot believe it's broken it this badly. This is so bad. Okay, so this works. This does work. But we've got to figure out why. Boss sounds. It's literally just that. That's just that. Okay. This is nice too, because this will actually put the boss monster sound when a boss appears. I think it should anyway. This will hopefully put a boss monster sound in when the boss appears in the in-between. Currently, there's no boss monster sound when a boss appears. So this would actually fix that. I wonder if I can... I think the problem here is... I think the problem here is that stuff isn't getting changed. Thank you for the hydrate, Kaizy. Man, we've gotten distracted. This isn't what I was working on. I just broke stuff, and then I thought I had fixed everything, and I have not fixed everything. Okay, so we go back over to the HP bar. We've got that direction, and we've got this direction for the boss bars, right? So when do we change directions? When do we set it to the other direction? On all of these, we set it to that direction. So when we do this, we're setting it to that direction there. Okay, that's cool. So that does that regardless. So that's not a problem. What is this stuff? Oh, this is my new... Yeah, this is the new dungeon. I'm not concerned about that. Is there something in here that has to do with boss monsters? No. Set stats is on. Set stats is on. We set it off. And then we lock this group. Do you need to head to bed, unfortunately? That's totally cool. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to see you, Kaizy. I apologize, I forgot to respond to your message the other day. I just thought of it when I saw your name. I was like, oh shit, the ADHD hit me. I think you messaged me like when I was getting ready to go to bed or something, and I forgot to respond. Nope, you hit me pretty up early in the early evening. I just got distracted by gaming, I think. I love it sometimes, man. Yeah, sleep well, Kaizy. Again, if you guys are not following Kaizy, you should definitely go follow Kaizy. Kaizy's a super sweet streamer. We love Kaizy. And Kaizy also has Microstream RPG on their stream, so if it's something you want to play around with more, you can do that over there. So boss monster gets turned on when... What is the difference? I guess that's my question to myself right now, my own coding, but it's been a long time since I've worked on this. I did this stuff a long time ago. It's always just worked, so I don't think about it. Why the monsters reappear? I don't care about startup setup. We don't care about that. This is checking loading user data. We don't care about that. Do we have a visibility here? No visibility here. When do we make the boss reappear? Or when do we make enemies reappear? I suppose so. Why do we not? Oh, we just always by default make these. Nature show narrator voice. And here we see the rare ADHD focus in action. The specimen has become engaged in their actions, devoting all attention to this one very important task. Hi, Gadget. Hi, Gadget. All right, let's see here. When do we make it reappear? That's the health bar. Why are we making the health bar reappear here now that I'm thinking about it? Base level is greater. Base level of that is greater than level. Set level to base level. I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't need these to reappear here. That's not when these reappear. We've got other things that say when we're reappearing. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you for the shout out for Gadget Molt. I appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out a bug right now, so we're in bug discovery mode. Okay, so when you defeat enemies, makes the enemies invisible. That's fine. And then I think we have it down here at the bottom. Registering monsters, not doing that. It should be at the very, very bottom of this. Right here. Setting new monster. When it equals that, then we... Do we No, it's not here. It's down here. No? When do we make them reappear? I'm actually genuinely like... Oh, right here. Okay. Here, we make it reappear. Steppy's in supply. I'm doing repo, so just lurking. That's totally cool. Yeah, I appreciate the lurks always. And repo, I still have yet to play that game. I will play it someday. Okay, so here, we make the monster reappear when it's off screen at 3:30, right? Okay. And then we also on this, we set stats on. Set new monster on, boss monster off. Okay. So that's for that stuff. And then up here, we don't need this. This is for setting new monster. Set stats is on. When it comes to the... Actually, let me see something here. Defeating monsters. We should make all of these go invisible. Okay, we do. Oh, okay, yeah. So we do. Okay, so we're making all of our little extra things go invisible. That's fine. Cool. Loading monster data. When it comes to this place, we make certain things reappear when we need to. We make the thing reappear down below. So what is making them go invisible again? I guess is my question. Especially when it comes to these little guys. Because these get reappeared. Make invisible. XP value of this is greater than 0. Plus that is visible when we make it invisible. Okay. This is like the only time we would make these invisible, right? No, wait, here we go. Oh, hang on. No. Setting new monster. We're just making these invisible in general. Okay. These are just setting positions. Repo, I don't know if it has a story per se. I'm sure there is like lore in there. There's a single player version, like a single player mode that people can play. I've seen, I watch NSIM a lot. We kind of leave NSIM on TV just for the cats, so they've got some like background noises and stuff. But I've seen him challenging single player mode. I've seen Winter Tiger doing single mode play. I think the game is definitely more challenging, but also at sometimes a little bit easier playing that way because you can get all the upgrades for yourself versus having to like split upgrades and split money with other people. So you can get far more powerful playing single player versus playing with other people. But whether or not that is more fun, I don't know. I think it's definitely a game that's meant to be played with multiple people because it's just, you know, the hilarity that happens from the chaos of other people is more worthwhile. Oh my god, this Tamagotchi, please. I just want to play with you. Okay, there we go. So the only thing I can think of here is that somehow the only other time that these monsters would be made invisible is this stuff here, right? I think what I'm gonna have to do here on these events specifically is I'm gonna have to make a thing that says defeat timer. Because I mean, this is still gonna be... This doesn't make any sense if this is visible. What if we just replace that with... God, I really don't want to replace that. I feel like I'm gonna fuck more stuff up. But we do the same thing every time. We set defeat timer to timer speed, defeat timer to timer speed. So the only time these things should be activating is when defeat timer equals 0. So I'm gonna try this out. I may break some shit. Compared to the alterable values, we're gonna go. We're gonna break more stuff, guys. We're gonna break so much shit. Let's break it. Let's break the fuck out of it, and then we fix it. And we make it better. Friday, hello. Thank you for the hydrate. Agua. All right, let me see if this works. See if we didn't just completely bork the game. Oh. I got a walking sound just constantly going. Why was that a thing? Why is it over there? What? Hang on. No, hang on. Okay. That shouldn't fucking matter, man. It shouldn't fucking matter. Hi, Exatron. How's it going? Okay, we're working again here. I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening now. So, that still doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because when you're moving between monsters, moving between common enemies, I'm hoping I found the problem. Because when you're moving between normal monsters, there's a timer that happens. And boss monsters off. But I don't think I've done anything for conditions if boss monsters on. 364. $420. When, okay, hang on. It's got to be, it has to do with these bars too. The little bars that appear when a boss monster is showing up. We're making these reappear. That's fine. Okay, so. Defeat timer is greater than 180. This is round equals 5. Bar of movement. See, this is what I'm confused about. Like, maybe it was because I changed these things, but these didn't have anything different on them. Like, that's what I don't get. Oh, you know what it is? No, it can't be that either. Why do we even have this boss monster off thing in here? I'm sure there's a reason. Because when it comes to... Get rid of that. Defeat timer equals 1, so add that. This is when we do the EXP. We're adding EXP. Okay. Defeat timer is greater than that. This is adding in EXP. So timer is greater than... Okay, I see what some of the problems are. I'm starting to get it. So essentially, because of the new system, because of the new system, because we're loading in the boss monster, we're loading in monster data at around 3:30. So essentially what's happening, okay, I'll try to explain it here. Whenever you defeat a monster, a counter starts, basically a timer starts going. And it starts counting up, and certain events happen when the timer hits certain values. Like you gain EXP between like a value of 90 and 120, I think is what it is. You start walking at a value of 150. So essentially, certain values on the timer hit, certain actions happen. It's to keep things consistent. It's to keep it the same whenever you defeat a boss or defeat a monster and you move on to the next one. The issue is that what I used to do is we used to load in the boss stats and the monster stats at the end. When the counter was done, basically, when the timer was completely done, was when you would start the next round. And action and combat would start again. And that's when the monster stats would get loaded in right at the beginning of the next round. I've changed it so that the monster stats are getting loaded before the next round starts. The problem is some of these conditions don't activate if a boss monster condition is turned on. So like these right here won't activate because we start loading the new monster in at the timer being 3:30. And we've got some of these conditions which are saying this stuff is happening at, between 150 and 376. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to make a new flag. I'm gonna have to make a new flag, which will be things shouldn't be determined on boss monster. I don't like the way I handled that. I should make something it should be boss monster or final round. It should be a final round flag, not a boss monster flag. Because again, especially even like for the in-between, if we're in the in-between and we've got boss monsters, it's not the final round. So stuff shouldn't be determined by that. So I'm gonna go take a quick pee. I'll be right back. I drank too much water for all the hydrates. And I will be right back and we'll get this sorted out. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it took me a little longer. I was hiding cat treats around the apartment for the kitties. So I do this thing sometimes when I will, we've got treats that Quincy actually enjoys. And so I will hide cat treats around the apartment. So it puts them like on a little scavenger hunt to go find all the little cat treats around. Keeps them busy, gives them something to do, and they enjoy the treats. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do here, we're gonna make a new flag in this, right? We're gonna make a flag here called Final Round. And we're gonna use that as our thing instead. I think that sounds like a better option. Now I just need to figure out how to do this properly. Honestly, we don't need the boss monster thing anymore anyway. So what are we, why was I using boss monster on everything? It's really weird. I think I was using it because I think I was using it for... No, that doesn't make any sense either. Okay, let's do this. So round equals 5. We are going to flag set on final round. Same thing here. Flag set on final round. Okay. Kirharu, hello. Very cute. That little lurk is really, really cute. I like that a lot. Okay, so this, I'll worry about this later. I'm not worried about this. Why does, when these things come into play, I'm still confused as to why these, what these do. Okay. Set position to 320. And then defeat timer is greater than that. Plus bar movement. If that is lower than timer speed to bar movement. Okay, so there's 32 frames, which is fine. That makes sense. Okay. Timer speed. Is greater than or equal to 32. Set position. Okay, we're setting our position. Visibility timer of... But are we doing anything at all to our... I was a little slow. I was off. It's a very cute lurk. I am. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm trying to figure something out right now. I've royally mucked some stuff up, which is fine, except I want to figure out how to fix it. Because the new method is going to be a lot better. I just don't understand why I have... Damn it, why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Add 3 to monster level, set round... Okay. That's it right here. Okay, so this is the thing that's different. So when we're in this area here, this is setting our defeat timer to 320. So as long as visibility timer is greater than 0, we're setting our defeat timer. So we're essentially halting our... when the little boss message, boss incoming text appears, we're halting the timer. We're saying you don't get to move right now. We're pausing it and we're doing something different. Again, I don't understand what the boss monster being off has to do with anything. I like there being a flag for boss monsters, but I don't understand why this boss monster flag has to be here at all. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna save this, and we're just gonna see if we can delete these things. Because these things don't get activated until the boss appears anyway. So why does this matter? Why does having boss monster on even matter? I don't know what I was thinking on this. I'm sure I have a reason for it. But I don't understand what the reason is. Show update is off. Because this would be off no matter what. It would always be off. We don't set... Oh, hang on. Is it because this stuff can happen after? It's because of completing dungeon, isn't it? No, because this is end timer. We're using a whole different timer. No, we do have a defeat timer. We do. Okay. So I see what I did. I was using the boss monster flag. Yeah, okay. I know I have 5, but I need all of them. I need them. Okay, it's making sense to me now. So essentially what I'm gonna have to do then is figure out, instead of using boss monster, I think that's bad. I think it's bad to use boss monster to do this. We need to use the final round flag. So the final round flag needs to... Jaws fucking emotes are so good. I love Jaws emotes. Yeah, Jaws is wonderful. I honestly, I have to be in a mood to watch Jaws streams because it's a lot, but I do love being in Jaws streams. Especially his emotes are just great. All right. Yep. So this is going to take a little bit of work. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm going to have to go through and I'm going to have to redo. It won't really be that hard. It's more so going to be, I need to turn the final round flag on. Not where I currently have it being turned on, so I will turn that off. I need to make it so that when the round starts, and when the round starts and it is the final round, then it will turn the final round flag on, and then we can do everything based on that. I understand what I was doing now, because I wasn't turning the boss monster flag on, and I was using that as a determining factor for everything else. So, okay. We need to go back to this stuff here. We need to turn, I was turning the final round on. Let's not do that here. That will not solve my problem. Okay. His streams are so chaotic but wonderful. Yeah, like he's really, really wonderful. Sometimes it's just like there's so much going on that like my brain's like, I cannot keep up with this, and it just sounds like noise at the moment. But outside of that, I absolutely love being in Joel's streams. Like it's I usually just laugh my ass off. I don't know how he keeps up with it. If I'm being completely honest, I have no idea how he keeps up with it. Okay, we are going to replace this with flag is a flag off final round. So anywhere boss monster is on, we're gonna replace that with final round. Place this with flag is flag off final round. Okay. I don't have anywhere else I've got boss monster, right? Wait, there's one right there. Final round, final round. This doesn't have anything to do with that stuff, does it? No, okay, cool. Foreground also doesn't have anything to do with that. Because like, especially for, I did all this programming for this stuff before I came up with the idea of the holdover zone, the in-between. And so, a lot of this is just like stuff that was how the game worked beforehand. But now that I've got this extra zone, this stuff doesn't make any sense. What does this do? Yeah, see, that stuff's not even work. That's why this stuff isn't working. This is fine. We're gonna keep that one the same. This one here is 420. This is where we set defeat timer to 0. Okay, so this one here is important. We're gonna turn this again to here. Actually, I'm not even gonna worry about that too much. What we're gonna do is it in here? When do we add? Sorry, this is confusing, guys. Oh, it's on the weapon? It's on the weapon. Okay, so I did it on the weapon for some weird reason. Great. Yeah, cool. Great. I've got way too many stats on the weapon. There's no way I'm going to do this. Round number on the weapon. How about we put it on here? We're gonna make a new value that says total rounds. Right? Okay, I need to do a couple things back at the top when we start up the game. So game startup, otherwise this is gonna mess everything up. Shouldn't be here, actually. This is checking loading user data. equals 2. This is... this is this stuff. I don't want any of that stuff. When do we reset like monster stats and stuff? I thought I did that earlier. I think it's up here. Set level 1. Probably just do it here. We're going to go over here. We're gonna go flag, set off, final round, flag. Oh no, wait, no flag. Alter value set. It's gonna be total rounds to. We're gonna set it to 99, which should never be reached. You know what? Just to make sure nobody ever really hits it, I'm gonna make it 9,999. Okay, so then we go down here. Just to make sure. I never know if somebody's gonna hack into the game or do something weird, so it's like I like to just be sure. Just be sure. Okay. And then here, progress equals 0. Okay, so for here, for these first 2 dungeons, alter value, we're going to set the total rounds to 5. Progress equals 1. And then for this one, this would be 6. For this. And for the in-between, we're not gonna change it because it'll be already set to... It'll be set to 9,999 already. You know what? Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Oh, no, not 8s. Just to be sure. Nobody's ever gonna hit that. That's way too much. It's like 1,000,000 rounds you would have to go through before the game finally went, uh-oh, I don't know what to do. Actually, wouldn't even know what, yeah, it wouldn't know what to do. It wouldn't know what to do. Anyway, we're just gonna leave it like that. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's funny. It's funnier this way. I think we're gonna do that. Oh, nope, here. Get rid of that. Okay, so we've set total rounds to 5. We've turned the flag off at the very beginning of every round, so now the flag will always start off. And we need to go down here to the bottom when we set the new monsters. We've got this event here, which show update is on, is off. Set show update, okay, that's fine. Final round is off. See, I think I actually should just divide this. Reappear the health bar. Surprise attack is off. Okay. So what we're gonna do probably here is... trying to think here. I'm gonna change my current game dev goal because that's not what I'm working on right now. we're going to replace this. We're gonna make this say, compared to an alterable value, the round number is lower than total rounds. Right? Now, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna turn this again. This time we're gonna say is equal to total rounds. Then at this point in time, we're gonna do the same stuff, but we're gonna go over here and we are going to flag set on final round. So this will say if we have reached the final round, we should be good. Now what we need to do is go back through our not completing dungeon. We're not worrying about that yet. We're gonna worry about moving between dungeon or between enemies. Make sure there's no more. This is all coin bouncing stuff. Registering monsters. Okay. So no more boss events are on. Final round is off, final round is off. Final round is off. These I could honestly probably get rid of, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that for right now. Final round, final round. I don't see any more boss stuff. Okay, cool. Completing dungeon. Now at this point in time, we need to change these to flag is on, final round is on. Final round is on. Final round is on. Final round is on. Now I'm really hoping this doesn't have anything to do with the medals. Because the medals shouldn't have anything to do with the boss stuff. No, okay, good. Good. Medals don't have anything to do with boss stuff. We're good there. Okay. That's healing. I don't think we've got anything else for boss monster, but I just want to go up here. Setting new monster. I don't know why this matters here, I guess. Oh, never mind, I do, because it's the timer. Okay, and then we go back up to actually loading monster data. Shouldn't have anything to do with boss monster, right? Get rid of this. Progress, event type, modify. Okay. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I didn't break some more stuff. I probably broke some more stuff. First things first, we're gonna pause this. I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this, and I want to get rid of the monster name. I don't care about that. What I do want to look at here is our weapon. Where's the weapon at? There it is. I want to look at the weapon because I want to see the alterable value to see what our round number is. We're on round number 1. I also want to add in my boss incoming text, wherever that's at. Boss incoming text, here we go. And this should have our total rounds is 5. So for the first dungeon, we should have 5 rounds. Okay, let's continue. Let's make sure everything's working. So we got total rounds 5. Round number is equals to 1 up here. You guys can't see that really because I kind of can see it. Okay. So this is round number 2. Got our bat. Bat appears. Everything works great. Okay, cool. Move on to round 3. We're on round number 3. Why did he get a first attack? He should not get a first attack against Tyler's. Tyler should always get first attack. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Round 5. Okay. So it's kind of working, but there's something going on with enemy timing right now. There's something going on with enemy timing at the moment. So that is fixing it. That is fixing it. But there's something going on with enemy timing right now where I don't like, and I need to figure out what's going on with that. So we've made progress. That's good. That's good. That potentially means that we should be able to see monsters showing up, or the boss monsters making the actual yell in the in-between. It is a step forward, you're right. Wow, yeah, I made boss chances really, really low. What percentage is that? It's 5? Well, hang on, it's not even 5. That's a 0.1% chance that a boss shows up. No wonder they're really rare. A 0.1% chance that a boss shows up. I mean, I don't mind that. I don't mind there being like a rare chance for bosses to show up. That actually doesn't bother me at all. I just find it funny more than anything. I kind of want a different way to do this. Random answers on. When do we set the random chance to? When do we do that? Enemy chance? Is that up here? When it is 99? Dungeon progress to 99. Oh, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you were making the frogs gay. Hi, Delos. Hi, Delos. How you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful one. We're working on bugs. You were working on frogs. I'm working on bugs. Oh my God, we got so many bugs. Hi, Delos. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, everybody. If you haven't been here before and it's your first time here, hello. My name is Bosk. I'm a lion dude on the internet. I make video games. And I play video games. Right now, I'm making a little game called MicroStream RPG, and it is it's a cute little stream integration game where people can play a little RPG. All you gotta do is type in RPG in the chat, and a little window will pop up above my head, and you get to go on your own little RPG adventure. Pretty cool, pretty fun, pretty simple, but it's cute, and I'm having fun making it. Except right now, I've got a lot of bugs. You did have a good day. Did you get your art done of your Monster Hunter frog guy? I want to know. I want to see. Did you get it? I don't know if you got it done or not. You were working on the background last I saw. I actually have you open here, so I probably need to close it so I don't have myself open. But if you finished it, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. So if you have a link or anything, I would love to see that. Not done yet. I finished this texture and will be done this weekend. Very, very nice. Well, I'm gonna give you a shout out here because you're a wonderful bean. We love Delos here. If you're not already following Delos, what the hell? That's all I gotta say. What the hell? Go follow Delos. Do it now. Do it now! Delos needs your love and support. For just 6 cents a day, you too can support Delos. Can we do the other shout out too? I don't usually do those. But I'm gonna do this one too. I don't have video shout outs like Delos does. Maybe I should set those up sometimes. Kind of give him his own medicine. But yeah, Delos, if you need to go de-stream, do your own thing, get some food, take a break, whatever you need to do, feel free to do so. I appreciate the raid. Thank you for bringing people in here. And I will take care of them. It's just chill vibes anyway, you know? It's not like, unless they're gonna misbehave and then I'll have to get the hammer out. I love that emote combo. I don't know why. Just love that emote combo. It's great. So what are we doing here? I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Progress to 99. There it is. There it is. There it is. Set enemy chance to random 0 to 5,000. Okay. I think I may. We are just getting way sidetracked right now. Things seem to be working. We've mostly fixed stuff, but what I want to do here is I feel like I want to. I want to rework this a little bit. Because these are weird. The way I've got it like at the beginning like this is really, really bizarre. Hey, Dr. Wolfwalker, how's it going? Get you a shout out too. What were you doing last? Playing Half-Life Alyx. Nice. I'm a big fan of the Half-Life series. I have not had a chance to play Alyx because I don't have a VR headset. A lot of VR games eventually will make it over so you can play them like without a VR headset. You can just play them in normal desktop mode, but I don't think Alyx has yet. Maybe it has, I don't know. But it is definitely not it's not a game I've played. Also, Katsu Drawn, sorry I didn't miss your little message, but welcome on in too. I see you there. Never played a Half-Life game, just Alyx. I would highly recommend. I mean, it's not going to stand up to the standards of Alyx. I've heard that Alyx is really, really good, but if you want a good Half-Life game, I would highly recommend playing Half-Life 2. It's still pretty good by today's standards. Not as good. It is, you know, it has some dated stuff in it, but back in the day, Half-Life 2 was a fucking technological marvel. That game was amazing. Get on your knees behind Denny's. Get yourself that VR money. I'll let Linux do that. Do I want to rework this stuff? No, you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna add more stuff in here, and I'll just keep upping these. I'll just keep changing these as we go along. It's fine. I still don't like this. I wonder if there's a better way for me to define stuff without having to constantly make new events and new coding for it. You know what? I'll worry about this later. We're not dealing with that right now. This is stuff I don't need to be worrying about. What I do want to worry about is, oh, I moved this too far down. Shit. What I do want to worry about is timing of battles and why. There's my hit point text. It's literally right there on the screen in front of me. Okay, cool. What I want to figure out is why these speeds are not equaling out with a... You ended up here again. Hi, Furu. Welcome back in. It's so funny. What's the time limit going on? Okay. So... monster name appears, we start getting our numbers. I'm looking at these two things right here. The hero speed and enemy speed. These determines who goes first. Okay, cool, that's fine. I want a Tyler to appear. There's no escaping the Buff Lion Men. No, there really isn't. Buff Lion dudes have to stick together, you know? We're very sensitive, but we don't tell you that. I mean, I tell you that. Okay, those things work fine. That's working properly. That's working fine too. Okay, let's go back. Let's try again. I don't understand what's going on when it comes to the surprise attack enemies. For some reason, they're not working properly. No, I don't want you. Get out of here. I don't want you. Get out of here. Am I included as a mountain lion? No majestic mane and traded a roar for a purr. Yeah, that's totally cool. Mountain lions are still pretty cool. I love mountain lions, actually. Are mountain lions and pumas the same thing? I feel like they're the same thing, right? I feel like they are very similar. Mountain lion. I'm just gonna ask Google the question. Is a mountain lion a puma and a cougar? Are they the same things? Cougar. A cougar, sometimes called the mountain lion. Catamount, puma, or panther is a large, small... Oh. Look at this description. I'm sorry. No. The cougar, puma, concolor, sometimes called the mountain lion, catamount, puma, or panther, is a large, small cat. A large, small cat. We are not a big cat. So basically, big house cat. Big cats have roar. Yeah, I guess that's true. I really love, look at that tail, man. Look at that big freaking tail. That big fluffy tail. We love pumas. Look at that thing, man. They are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Largest non-big cat. I mean, it looked like a pretty big cat to me, but I get what you're saying. Oh my God, that face. Now show me better resolution, come on. You're not gonna do it, are you? Cute. Actually, this one's really cute. Now I'm distracted by mountain lions. They're so cute. This one's really sleek. Making them frogs gay. Gadget, welcome back from Daedalus' stream. We got distracted looking at mountain lions. Anyway, back to game dev. Come on, give me a Tyler. Don't make me have to change my coding. I'm gonna have to change my coding, aren't I? Sometimes I wonder if I should just make a thing that lets me select what enemy I want to see at any point in time. I mean, I could easily just put coding in that does that, but it's like at the same time, I don't want to. Oh my god. Look, I know there's only like 10 enemies in this dungeon. Actually, there's only 8 besides the bosses. You asshole, man. So it's a pretty low chance. It's like a 15% chance, but I don't care. I wanna see if it'll just pop up, and it's not giving it to me. Oh my god, when I want it, it doesn't want to show up. Okay, here we go. Cool. So he's here. And timer starts. It starts like normal. Okay, so for some reason, the timer stuff for a surprise attack enemy is not happening like it should. Which I think should be in here. Surprise attack is on, settings menu is off. We set these to invisible. You know what I bet it is? No, I didn't see that get changed. It is. It's because of here. It's because of here. Okay, this is because we changed how that stuff worked. Maybe we'll turn surprise attack off then. Here, let's just copy this real quick. Okay. We are going to so when are we adding stuff to this? Danny Vance, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. Hi, Daddy. Hello, son. How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good one. On loop add to turns. Add speed to hero speed. We need to do something here. Always plus settings menu equals. Okay, right here. Attack reached equals 0. Trigger equals 0. Pause equals 0. I need to think of a way to do this where it only does it once. It only does it once when surprise attack is turned on and we allow this. Right? When we allow this. So I'm just gonna paste this event here so that I can do this stuff. I just need this. I don't think there's, oh, my bad. There's nothing else here, right? Okay, just that. So, somehow, I need to find a place. Okay, when do we pause? Do we pause when an enemy is defeated? Is that what the pause is used for? Defeating enemies gaining XP. Wait, do we not pause? What? We pause it for boss monsters, but we don't pause it for... Then how do I figure out when to... I love how I'm asking questions about my own coding. Like, I'm struggling with trying to find places in my own coding to do this stuff. What's the difference between these two? Equals 99, we don't pause. This one is lower than 99, we pause, because that means the boss has been defeated. Which is okay. So I think it's just gonna have to do entirely with the defeat timer. I think it's gonna have to do entirely with defeat timer. We're gonna go surprise attack is on. Attack reached equals 0. And we're gonna replace this with burn with the alterable values. Let's see if this fucking works. Defeat timer equals 0. We're gonna do that, and then we will turn surprise attack off. Because we don't need it past the first attack. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm afraid I'm gonna get multiple. Gotta go now. Thanks for the stream, boss. Yeah, no problem, Yonits. You have a wonderful evening. Tiger! Oh my goodness, Tiger.
45 months are not enough. Need more. Bring it.
Bring it. Tiger, thank you for the 45-month resub. That is fantastic. You're on a 45-month streak, too. Holy shit, no breaks, no nothing. I really appreciate you, Tiger. Welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day, and hopefully you're still enjoying your vacation. You're only halfway through the week. How long are you on vacation for again? I forget. I know you said you were on vacation. I don't remember if you said how long it was going to be. It's just a week. A week is still great. We love a week. But you guys sometimes... Wait, maybe you did say, was it 2 weeks? Back to work on the 21st. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're out for a while. 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what okay, I did remember right. I had to reach back in the archives of the conversation. Sometimes I forget this shit. That's awesome, man. You deserve it. You deserve every bit of vacation you get. Okay, let's see here. Actually, hang on. First, this hit point text, multiple values. Go ahead and play. Okay, I need a Tyler to show up. I have severely broken stuff. And I'm trying to fix it. Trying to get everything back to normal again. I could use a vacation or at least some time off. I'm one of the most in-demand people at work. Yeah, definitely, you deserve it. Okay, that's not gonna give me what I need. Let's try again. And I still have 2 more weeks scheduled for the later end of the year. That's awesome. Wait, you're saying the vacation has been stressful, or... The vacation's been stressful, or the work has been stressful? I hope the vacation hasn't been stressful. Fuck. You're supposed to be enjoying yourself. Okay, here we go. So I need to make sure that this enemy speed stat bumps up to full right away. As soon as the nameplate appears. Okay, good. He instantly gets his attack. Oh. Why? What is happening? Breaking stuff is the first step to fixing stuff. It is. Work is stress, and then vacay is stress because I need to take care of all the stress I can't deal with while stress. Oh my goodness, Tiger. You are a mess. Okay, come on. What is going on? Oh, it's because I turned, my fucking God. That's fine, Where is it? Not the runaway events. It's because I turned off the flag. I was like, we don't need this anymore. Flammable, hit or miss. Where's special? Where's surprise attack? It's hidden enemy. We don't care about that. Don't care about that. Poisonous, hidden enemy, hidden enemy, hidden enemy. Hidden enemy. Is it in here? I think it's in here. Because this is an animation thing. Hidden enemy, hidden enemy, hidden, 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 hidden. There we go, surprise attack. Okay. Set surprise attack off. And we change it, force it to animation frame 1. Okay. So all I need to do then is just come up here. And for our new event that we did where we turned that off, let's do that. Okay. And you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking mess with this anymore. You know, I'm not messing with this. I'm tired of it. So instead of setting this monster to one of these random ones, I'm just gonna set it straight to the Tyler because I need to test this and I forget which, okay, he is number 4. Edit this 02. Did I delete it? No, I didn't want to delete it. Clear all those, just make it 4. 0, 2, and 3 is what it normally set to. Okay. So first week to deal with the stress, and then second week to enjoy myself and sleep from all the stress. All right. So this should work. Enemy speed is already set to what it should be, which is great. But why did he get 2 attacks? He should not get 2 attacks. What? I wasn't watching this number here. Let's see what happens here. It sets it back up to max again. Why does it do that? Attack reached equals 0. Because surprise attack is still on. Frick me, man. What if we just change this? Instead of attack reached equals 0. What if we replace that with hero speed, enemy speed equals 0. I don't think that's gonna make any difference, but let's see here. Set to 540, okay. There we go. Don't care about you. Let's see if we get another one and see if it operates properly. I swear, when I want Tylers, they never show up. When I don't want them, they're everywhere. Oh my freaking god. It's fine. It seems like it's working now. So I think we've got everything all fixed and working again properly. It's gonna take a little bit more testing to get there, but I think it's all working. Okay, that's pretty good. That's working great. You did a lot of damage for a first round enemy. Why did he... Hang on. Why did he do so much damage? Or is it just because I leveled up? I think it's because I leveled up. I think it's because I leveled up and I got more health. Yeah, he only did 7 damage. Okay, yeah, it's because I leveled up and the health bar reset. Okay, cool. I was trying to make sure. I was like, why the hell did he do so much damage, man? Come on. Damn it. I want to get like another Tyler just to see if it's working with like 2 of them in a row. But it looks like everything's working great. Yeah, see, he took a little bit of a hit and he still has that much like health missing. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Show me another one. I don't want to have to change my coding just so you'll show me a second Tyler. Please. Just show me a second one. Oh my god. You piece of shit. RNG is not is not a fan of me today. Sometimes you just want things to work. And man, the game just does not want to give it to you. 58, damn. She did a lot of damage. That's for a little tiny level 1 Tyler. There we go. Okay, attack reach there. It's for me first. We get to go next. Okay, cool. Have you considered? Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I don't know how I would do it. I'd have to like type something in or hit a button, and there's too many monsters, so it's just kind of like, I don't want to deal with it. I could do it. I just don't want to. Okay, so let's change this back to normal. Let's change our direction back to what it was before. Why do we skip that second one? Is the second one a goblin? What is this? Oh, the bat. Oh, that's right. I made it so that the bats don't show up at the beginning because people used to complain about them a lot. People used to complain about the bats. Okay, so that seems to be working. I think the only thing left is to make sure that everything in the dungeon is working. And then after we get this, I mean, this is not what I was planning on doing at all, but when I first put the bats into the game, they were very fast. They were weak, but they were very fast, and so they constantly, especially against like lower level players, would just hit constantly. I toned them down a little bit because they were too fast, but the bats used to be like the run enders. They used to just end your run really fast because they would have hit you so many times. And I have plans for doing other fast enemies in the future, but they'll be, I've learned my lesson. If I'm going to have like a fast enemy, they gotta be really weak. They have to be like really, really weak so they're not a super annoying enemy. Health bars seem to be popping up at the right times. We're good there. I want to let this guy actually beat the dungeon here. Give him a bunch of health packs. Same with evasive enemies. Yeah, like I said, I've learned that too. So typically when it comes to enemies, like you have like a triangle kind of like a Triforce kind of thing where it's like only one thing should have power. Perfect. Shit. God damn it. I thought we were done. I thought we were done. When can I marry the big werewolf? What werewolf? Where? I haven't put a werewolf in the game yet. Although it is definitely something that's probably going to happen later on. Okay. Why did that happen? So, defeating enemies. Yet. No, I plan. Trust me. Here's the fun thing about this game is that I want to market this game to be for everybody, you know? I don't want it to be specifically a furry game. I want it to be something that anybody can put on their streams and use and run, and anybody can just enjoy it, and it just has, you know, dungeon-style monsters and all that other jazz in there. That being said, I am a furry, and so, of course, I'm going to sprinkle in furries into this game. It's gonna happen. I can't resist. As much as I would love to, I can't resist. I'm going to put furries into the game. They are going to be there. The boss of the third, like one of the bosses, excuse me, of the third dungeon, I already have planned, and he's going to, and the boss of the, like one of the bosses of the fourth dungeon, I've planned to have be a furry as well. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay, let's see here. So what is happening? Defeat timer. Okay, so you're getting EXP from this. He got EXP. We got our EXP. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Hang on, that's probably what happened. Let's see here. So okay, it didn't put him in the next area yet, which is good. So we need to look at the boss incoming text. Alterable value is 5. And our flag, I want to keep this on too. Final round. So let's check this. Check to make sure this is working. Yeah, the boss of the next of the third dungeon, one of the bosses, like I said, is going to be he's going to be a bull. And then one of the bosses of the fourth dungeon is going to be a alligator crocodile. I'm not sure which yet. Okay. Knock him out. We're on round 3. Now we're going on to round 4. This is still, final flag is still off. And then we go to this next round. When we start the round, it should turn it on, right? It did not turn it on. That's the problem. Okay. So that needs to turn on. Why did that not turn on? Setting new monster. I thought I had a thing down here that said... Set final round on. Okay. So... round number is lower than total rounds. We set new monster off. Okay. So I guess what I need to do then is look at the value for this. Is this round number is 1 right now? I thought as soon as you defeated an enemy, the round number went up 1. Am I incorrect on that? Yeah, round number gets set to 2. Round number gets set to 3. Round number gets set to 4. Oh, is it because if it's... No. Round number gets set to 5. So we are at 5. And total rounds is 5. So those two things equal. And then we go to the monster here. Values, defeat timer. When it equals 420. We appear that, and our flag still is at false. Why? Round number of that, which we've got over here as 5, equals our total rounds here, plus set new monster is on. Set final round on. Yeah, why is that not working? That should be getting turned on. So it's not, this ain't me. Something's not triggering here. This is not triggering, but this one still is triggering, which is very weird. Thank you for the hydrate, appreciate you. Why is this not triggering? It's like everything here is still... Am I on the right thing, though? Weapon. I am so dumb. That's why. Jesus. That would make sense why that's working. Okay, okay, okay. Try again. Let's try it again. I was like, this should be working. I don't understand why it's not, but I understand now. Okay, so this should work now. God, I can't believe that this one little change caused so much issue. It's hilarious to me. Okay. We're doing our stuff normally. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, he missed. There is still like a weird minor bug that bothers me. It's not major, so I haven't really addressed it too hard. But whenever an enemy misses an attack on the player is supposed to wait until the miss like text goes away and then attack. But sometimes the player just attacks like immediately. And I've noticed it's there, but I haven't spent a lot of time to figure out why it's happening. So it's not something I have specifically spent, but it's, again, it doesn't really affect gameplay. It's not really hurting anything. So I haven't really dove into why it's there. Ow. No, I need to beat you. I need to make sure that you are defeated. Okay. Shit. Damn it! Ah, we're so close. Why do these things keep popping up? What the hell? Okay, you know what? We're gonna take a quick break from this. We're gonna take a quick break from this, and we are going to go over to Blue Sky. And we are going to make the post about. We're gonna make the post about MicroStream. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna go over to Blue Sky, and we're going to make a post. I need to not have adult stuff on my timeline right now. Shh, it's okay. Shh. It's fine. Okay. So, you know what? There's no adult stuff on there, and I'm not gonna click on anything, so it's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna get in any trouble, right? 1 bug squashed and 5 more rise up. Yeah, I did. I changed really important coding. It seems simple. Like, the only thing I changed was when the monsters get their stats implemented. It used to be as soon as the round started, so like as soon as their health bar appeared was when their stats would get loaded in. And instead I changed it so their stats would get loaded in off, like when the monster's off screen, right before they scroll into the screen. And you wouldn't think that little tiny thing would make such a huge difference, but it did. It has fucked up so much stuff. So, yeah, it's been a whole, like, last stream I thought I would change it, and I was like, wow, this isn't gonna really affect anything. And no, it affected a ton of stuff. And we're still going through all of that. Okay, so I want to make a post on Blue Sky that I want to kind of advertise the game a little bit, just to tell people about. And again, I'm probably going to make a post on Twitter. As much as I don't want to go to Twitter, I'm probably still going to do it. So first things first is we're going to put the video in. Oh, no, that's the wrong folder. Game projects, MicroStream, trailers, final videos, trailer main. Okay, cool. We'll put the main trailer in here. I'm trying to think of what I want to word on this, because like a lot of people who follow me know that I'm working on this game. And so I don't want to make this, because here's the thing, especially when it comes to Blue Sky. When it comes to Blue Sky, your stuff doesn't really go out and about. It really just kind of stays within the people who follow you in that circle, which I'm fine. There's no like algorithm to show people posts that, you know, they normally wouldn't see on their timeline. It pretty much just shows people stuff that from people they follow. Again, personally, I love that. I didn't like when I would just get random ass shit on my timeline from people that I didn't care about, or something that somebody else was like, somebody else enjoyed, I would see it. So I like that, but that does make promoting yourself a little bit more difficult. You kind of have to use tags, and you kind of have to rely on other people interacting and reposting your stuff. Interactions do work, because there's a lot of times I will see stuff on my timeline that I'm like, I don't follow this person. Why is this appearing on my timeline? And it's because one of my friends responded to it. So little things like that do show up on other people's timelines. So again, I'm not trying to shove this in anybody's faces. I'm not trying to be annoying about it. I just want to kind of get the word out, let people know that this game is going to be happening and coming soon, so that if people are excited about it, you know, they can they know where they can find it. So, Durg Lover. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Just want to put in, if you hadn't heard. Got Durgs. No Durgs in the game yet, at least not any enemies. There are, I'm trying to think how many I have as characters. There's one, but I think there's more coming. We've got like 15 custom avatars we have to work on here soon that we have to put into the game. I want to get the game kind of launched first, but as soon as that's done, then we're definitely gonna start working on these custom character sprites. But yeah, there's definitely going to be dragons in the future. Definitely. Those are going to be more later game kind of enemies and stuff, but they'll be there. It's an RPG, you know, you gotta have dragons. They gotta be like something to look forward to. You can't just throw around a dragon willy-nilly at the beginning of the game. They gotta be something that's like imposing. Just fine. Just asking so new people don't assume I'm having to do anything with gloves. You know what? When I saw your name, you know what the first thing I thought of was? You know who I think he also goes by Childish Bambino, Donald Glover. Donald Glover is hilarious. I love him, first of all. I think he's great. My favorite thing ever that he has ever said was like, hang on, I gotta see if I can find it, because it's fucking hilarious. I gotta see if I can find it. I don't know if I can. Childish Gambino, sorry, not Bambino. No, I'm not seeing it on here. But there was a quote from him that I read somewhere that he was talking about how he was like, because his name's Donald Glover. He's like, I just realized as an adult that my name is Dong Lover. It's Don Glover, which spells out Dong Lover. He's like, I'm an adult. I got bills. And it just made me laugh so hard. Poor dude. But no, I saw the Durg. I saw the Durg in your name. I wasn't thinking about gloves. I mean, I did think a little bit about gloves because I do love the game Glover. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty good game. I remember that game from when I was a kid. But that's as far as it went. Okay. During the Great Mascot Character Wars for 3D platformers, yeah. Glover was such like a weird little game too. And you know, a part of me kind of misses that whole 3D platformer era. We don't have a lot of 3D platformers anymore. Like there are like indie studios that are out here making classic 3D platformers, collectathon kind of games, but you don't see it from big studios any longer. And I get why. I mean, it's not something that a lot of gamers nowadays want. It's a lot of like discovery and exploration and time, but like I love that stuff, man. Like on this stream, we actually just finished playing Enslaved Odyssey to the West this past Saturday. And that game is mostly an action adventure game, but it has that whole collectathon platformer kind of side aspect to it. And I've been kind of, ever since the stream, I've been kind of going back through and going back through some of the earlier stages and collecting some of the stuff. I'm having a lot of fun with it. But I wasn't expecting that kind of aspect to come out of the game. All right, let's see here. So I made a trailer for it. If it looks like something you'd enjoy, I'm going to be launching the game in the next, I'm not gonna say hopefully, we're just, because we're doing it. We're fucking doing it. Let's not make this, we're gonna be doing it. Working on a game called MicroStream, which is a tool for Twitch streamers to engage with their chat. I made a trailer for it. If it looks like something you'd enjoy, I need to put tags in here. Tags and a link to, should I put the link in the following post? I feel like I should put the link in the following post, right? Yeah, the collectible dopamine hit. I love collectibles, man. I love going around getting all of the collectibles. And that's the thing about Enslaved that really made me happy, was that there's a ton of little, like these little upgrade orbs that you find all over the environments. They are everywhere. Like literally they are everywhere in every nook and cranny of the world. And I was like, man, this game's gonna be such a huge pain in the butt to go back through and collect all these things. And I wasn't gonna do it. But then upon replaying a level, they did something really nice, and they made it so that any of the orbs that you had collected previously don't show up when you replay the level again. So only the ones you've missed will show up, which makes collecting stuff so much easier. In comments, so it won't be demoted by the algorithm, I assume. So on Twitter, yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing. Also, Calypco. I said it wrong. Calypco, hello. I love that little cute emote. It's very cute. Put the link in the main post or in the comments, and definitely tag Twitch and Steam. So on Twitter, you don't want to put the link on the main post because it will get demoted by the algorithm. Blue Sky doesn't have such an algorithm. They do not demote links, which is nice. So I could put it there. I think I'm gonna put it in the comment anyway, just so I can fit more in the main post. So, cause like I wanna do some stuff where I say like indie game, put Twitch maybe on here. Stream game. It needs to be something that people will be able to see. I would love to have pixel art in there too, but you can see here we're already to the point where we're kind of too much. Maybe I don't put the Steam thing there. Maybe I put that in the next one. That's perfect right there. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate you. The worst part is I feel like if you think too much about this stuff, about what's going to be optimal and what's going to reach people most, I feel like you just kind of fall flat. It's one of these things where it's like if you put too much thought into something like this, you can't, I've said this several times over the years, you can't predict the internet. You know, you can't put something out there and have it guaranteed to be a success. You just have to put it out there and just see what people think. I mean, that's literally all there is to it. Sometimes things will go crazy, sometimes they won't. And there's no guaranteed way to make things happen. You just have to just put it. So I feel like putting too much thought and stuff into it can make it feel kind of desperate, and I ain't trying to do that. Again, when this game comes out, it's probably gonna be more of a word of mouth kind of thing anyway. People are gonna hear about it from other people or seeing it in other people's streams. By the way, for people here who are here and wanna try it, literally all you gotta do is just type in !RPG in the chat, just like that little video did. You just gotta type in !RPG in the chat and you can try it out for yourself. It's active on my stream. I could take out this hey all at the beginning. I usually like doing that just because it seems like I'm trying to engage with people, but maybe I'm not gonna do that here. We're getting a game called MicroStream RPG, which is a tool for Twitch streamers to engage with their chat. I made a trailer for it. If it looks like something you'd enjoy. Yeah, exactly. You put a thing out, you wait for feedback, and then you work from there. Exactly. I got 9 characters left. What other... I want to put like indie dev. Ah, no, 1 letter short. Fuck. Your RO is level 3. Could I just say in a couple weeks? That indicates 2. Or should I just say launching the game? I wonder if I could say within the next month. We're still 1 letter, damn it! The tags are important. The tags are important on, yeah, I'm thinking in a few weeks might be our go-to. The tags are important because that is how you reach people who aren't already following you on Blue Sky. People will do searches, could accidentally forget a punctuation. I mean, I could just whoop, take that punctuation out right there. Oh. Indie game, not indie. I don't know. Do people just call them indie? Yeah, I think just putting here in the launching in the next few weeks. Why is that more? Is that right? Let's do an additional one. In a few weeks. Okay, hang on. Going to be launching the game in I'm going to be launching the game in a few weeks. Yeah, that works. That way, we still have a little bit of space. Just drop the next month. I think that works in a few weeks because I don't know exactly what the time frame is right now. There's one thing I'm trying to get done before I launch the game. It's a thing I haven't really spoken to people right now about. It's kind of a secret little thing, but I want to get it launched because there's something I want to do after the game launches, and I need that to be done before I can do it. So it really comes down to that. But honestly, if I can finish that, the game is basically ready to go right now as an early access. So really all I need to do is just focus on this thing, which I'm hoping to have done maybe this weekend even. And if I can have that done this weekend, then like I said, the game's gonna be ready to go and launch. I just need to make sure that all of the stuff with the progression is working properly right now. Because especially with like the medals and stuff not working, we got to figure all that shit out. We'll get there. We just haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, it's vague enough to give wiggle room. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Can we go down here? Okay. You can find the game currently. I should say you can currently. Sometimes the way I word things is weird. Like my brain just kind of weird. Word sentences weird. And then when I go back and read it later, I'm like, why did I word it like that? You can find the game. Like, I don't know if I should say you can currently find the game. I think I should say that. You can currently find the game. That sounds more natural. Find the game on Steam. Maybe I should, okay, maybe we should take the, if it looks like something you'd enjoy, maybe we should put that down here. Yeah, I think that works. Let's do that. Let's do, I'm gonna put hoping to launch, and I'm hoping to launch the game within the next few weeks. Are you also posting on Itch.io? I'm not. I do need to get some stuff going on Itch.io. I haven't considered this game for Itch.io yet, but it's totally available to put on Itch.io if I need to, because I've got a system built into the game. My main concern about Itch.io was updates, because like with this game being kind of like a mini live service game, it needs to constantly be up to date. And I was worried with Itch.io that people wouldn't download the updates when they needed to. With Steam does that for you automatically, so you're always up to date pretty much. But I built a system into the game where if it's not on the correct version of the game, then it will prompt you and say, hey, there's an update out for the game. You need to download the update, and it will not let you play until you have the update. So that kind of solves that issue. Is Prime Market there? Yeah, not everyone uses the Itch desktop app. I didn't even know there was an Itch.io desktop app, if I'm being completely honest. That's cool as shit. I might have to get, because I have some friends that post stuff on Itch.io, and I do have a game there. I have my Pac-Man 37 game over there, but I didn't know there was a desktop app. That's cool. It updates? Nice. Nice, that's really cool. That's very cool. I'm gonna have to get that. No. No. How do I make it stop doing that? Nah, I don't think I want to put that on here. I'm not gonna put that there. Get out of here. No, I'm not gonna say it. Well, yeah. I'm gonna specifically say Twitch stream. Because I haven't added in YouTube functionality yet. That's something, again, that could be in the future, but for right now I'm not worrying about that. Okay, now I need to actually get a link for... Need to actually get a link for it here, which is going to be right here. You can currently find the game on Steam. Check it out if you'd like more info, and if it seems like something you'd be interested in adding to your own Twitch stream, give it a wish list so you know when the game goes live. I don't want to be too forceful, but like it's just something I want to let people know about, you know? I also need to add in captions. I don't have a subtitle, I'll just do alt text. What do I put here for alt text? A trailer showcasing the basic gameplay and features of MicroStream RPG. I want to tag Click Team because they're the ones who like the program that I'm using for this. So I would love to tag Click Team, but I don't want to tag them here. I have plenty of space here. I could do this. Maybe I do it here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that there. So that way they can see it. I'm always trying to get in Click Team's good graces. I love their software. I really do. I absolutely adore their software, and I would love for, like, did you guys know that Five Nights at Freddy's was created in Click Team Fusion? There's quite a few games that have been made in there's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of games that have been made in Click Team Fusion, but not very many of them get pretty big. But Five Nights at Freddy's was one of the ones that really hit it big. Hey, you, play me game. Very fun on Steam soon. Yes, we'll go unga bunga with it. Okay, I'm gonna post this. So we're gonna do this, and I'm probably gonna copy this and move it over to. I'm probably gonna move this, copy this stuff mostly, and take this over to Twitter. But I'll post it here just in case you guys want to go see it. If you don't already have a Blue Sky account, anything I'm doing here aside, highly recommend getting a Blue Sky account. Blue Sky is wonderful. Again, the reason why I love Blue Sky is because I don't have to deal with this algorithm thinking it knows what I want. It only shows me what I want. And then, again, if you like the algorithm, you can set up stuff so that it will show you things that you like. You can set up feeds. Like, for example, I've got a thing here which is like a pixel art feed that I set up. Or actually somebody else set this up. But it'll show you people's pixel art that they have done. And I love being able to go through this and just get to see other people's pixel art. That is not pixel art. Gabs, how's it going? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you forever. How you doing? If you guys are not following Gabrielle, you should go follow her right the hell now. She does amazing, cute little pixel art. She also does amazing art. She's just phenomenal. She's such a hardworking person. She does great work, and she's usually available for commissions. So if you want some good art from her, you should definitely go see it. Wolfie Wolfang, hello. How you doing? Thank you for the follow on Blue Sky too. I appreciate it. Scrolling through social media on stream, man, you're brave. Last time I did that, it was all cock. I know. My main problem with Blue Sky right now is that people don't tag their fucking shit. Congrats on the game. It's not done yet, but we're getting close. Thank you. Oh, Gabs. I just gave you a shout out. You give me a raid. Thank you, Gabs. How you doing? I'm gonna give you an official shout out. Give you an official one. What were you? I know what you're working on. You're working on art. You're always working on art. You're a beast. I don't think I have ever seen Gabs play a game on stream. But no, seriously. I actually have some stuff, some pixel art from Gabs because you made some stickers. Are we talking about like Telegram stickers or are we talking about real life stickers? Ooh, also Rohan Cat, thank you for the, thank you so much. I about to thank you for the follow. It wasn't a follow. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pressure you. My brain. Also, I want to give a shout out to Wolfie Wolfang as well. How you doing, Wolfie? I know about you because my boyfriend Linux/Det is a big fan of yours. He likes watching your stuff a bunch, so I've chimed in and been in your chat a few times too. Dead by Daylight, huh? I wanted to like that game. It's probably better now, but I remember playing it when it first came out, and I had a hard time getting into it back then, but I'm sure it's a lot better now. I'm just so sucked into Rivals. Liked and reposted. Well, thank you. That's so very nice. Telegram stickers. You can print them, though. Nice. Yeah, again, seriously, if you guys are not following Gabrielle here, go follow her. She's such a sweet bean, and she does amazing artwork. She does great pixel art. And regular art, and animations. You're like the queen of animation. You do such good animations. I don't get how they're so good. But for people who are new here, who have not been here before, hello, my name is Bosk. I'm a lion dude on the internet. I am currently working on my own little streaming game project. Forever the Raid and Run, but I have to rest a bit. No problem at all, Gabs. You go take care of yourself. Thank you again. I appreciate the support, and you take care of yourself. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar with me, like I said, I am a game dev. I'm working on a game called Microstream RPG, which is what we're posting about. I'm just gonna go to my profile so I can get this here. I just put out a trailer for it, and we're just trying to get the word out about the game because I want people to know what it is. I want people to see it in action. If you want to try it out for yourself here, feel free to do so. All you got to do is type in !RPG in the chat, just like this, and you'll see it pop up above my head. And you'll go on your own little RPG adventure. Everybody gets their own runs. Everybody gets to take care, like has their own progress and stuff. So it's all handled by the game. I'm not doing anything. It just does it all for me. So it's kind of a neat little fun thing you can do, and you can just play around with it while I stream. And I'm hoping that more people will put it on their stream, and then other people can, you know, play it. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, so let's go post this over on Twitter, even though I fucking hate Twitter personally, but it is good for engagement. I am also going to move the window over here specifically for Twitter because I don't trust Twitter. I don't trust Twitter to not show me porn. Okay. Okay, looks like we're safe. It looks like we're safe. Okay. So let's put our video in here. This is really funny, this video here, by the way, if you guys hadn't seen this, fucking hilarious. Okay, so let's put our video in here. Uploading. Gonna go back over here. I'm gonna copy my tags. Can I use these same tags or will I run out of room? Nope, I'm too far over. Do I keep the Made with Fusion on there? Do I get rid of the pixel art? I think the pixel art's important. Made with Fusion is less important here. Oh, I had an extra space in there now! Oh my god. Another space up here too! Oh my goodness. Was that in the actual one over here? You don't see it. That might be just a Twitch thing or a Twitter thing. Oh man, we're so close. I'll take that out. There we go. Now we're perfect. Perfect on that. Okay. Let's make another post. Go down here to the other post. And then let's put the link to the site there. Again, I don't use Twitter. I really don't use Twitter at all anymore. Is there an extra space after the made? Man, look at this. This is so weird. I didn't add these spaces in here. This is a thing that like, this is a weird thing that copying from Blue Sky over to Twitter seems to be doing. You are correct. There is an extra space there. Why is there? That actually works out perfectly because I can just do that there. Is there extra spaces here too? Now I have to check every single line. I feel like I just need to just type the whole damn thing in, right? You know, something's like, yeah, we don't trust Twitter. We don't. I don't like Twitter. I will, Gabs, if you're still here, thank you again so very much. I do appreciate it. Okay, let me check this one, make sure there's no weird jank going on. Yeah, I stopped using Twitter, gosh, a couple months ago. I really wanted to hope that something would happen. I really wanted to hope that like Elon would just be like, you know what? I have been a little bit of a shitter. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should, you know, for the benefit of everybody and all these people that have been complaining about my site being crap, maybe I should do some good stuff for Twitter. Maybe I should make Twitter good. And he just, I don't know how you can be so distant from what people want unless you just live in a complete and total echo chamber of people telling you that everything you do is great. Like, and I'm sure that's what it is. Anyway, we're not getting into that. All right, so this one's fine. This one is more than fine. And I'll post that there. Cool. I'm not gonna click this again. I'm just gonna leave the Twitter one alone. We'll go away from there. I don't care about that. But I'm hoping, like, if people have any questions or anything, by all means, please feel free to ask. I would love for people to give, like, if you have any questions on the game, I'd be more than happy to answer them, because I'm very excited about it. And there's a lot of cool things that I want to show on it too. But I think that works pretty well. All right. Let's see. I don't want to be going for too much longer, because like I said, there is that stuff that I need to work on, that I want to get implemented before the game launch, and it's stuff that I want to work on off stream. But I do want to see if I can get whatever's going on with the medals. Special beta badge. Rohan Cat, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Again, welcome on in. Event timer. This is for normal badges. Here we go. So why did we spawn multiple badges? When do we spawn a badge, I guess is the important thing. Okay, final round is on. Boss defeated is on. Medal shown is off. Oh, we're turning medal shown on, right? Yes, we are. Nothing here has changed. Nothing here has changed, so I don't know why. Boss defeated is on. When do we turn boss defeated off? I would imagine that would be boss monster off. Oh, hang on. We turned boss monster off here. This is probably what the issue is, I think. Defeat timer to 800, defeat timer to 500. Yeah, I think this is probably what the issue is. We need to go over here and turn final round off at this point in time, because there's nothing else down below. Well, yeah, there is, but this is for this stuff. This is for all this stuff that doesn't matter. So for here, this is the one we're turning boss monster off. Defeat timer to 0. Oh, but these are ending. This is when the game ends. Flag set off. Final round. We'll just go ahead and set it off here. It's fine. Hey, Drachma, how's it going? We are doing pretty good today. I'm working on... I made a small change to how enemy stats get handled, and it fucked everything up. And so I've been spending the past like day or so going back through the code and trying to make things work properly. It's very stupid and funny at the same time, but man, sometimes you just make a tiny little change and everything goes nuts. Let me see something here. By the way, Drachma, I love that your little profile icon is one of the little bulletkins. Makes me so happy. I really need to play Enter the Gungeon again. Crazy that there's an Enter the Gungeon sequel coming out. How do you feel about that? Like an actual one. Like, wasn't there? There was one that was like X at the Gungeon or something. I never played that one. So pumped for it. Yeah, I figured you would be. I didn't get a, I need to go watch the trailer because I didn't see the trailer. Actually, you know what? You know what? Hey, we're gonna take a little bit of a break. We just did some stuff. We're proud of ourselves. We deserve a break. I'm gonna go take a look at that trailer because I didn't get to watch it because if you were watching the direct live when it was happening, there was some weird issue where it completely froze up right during that period. And I didn't get, they were talking about it in the background and I was so upset. Into the Gungeon 2, here we go. I wanna watch this. Only 29 seconds. Go back to the beginning. We're gonna watch this real quick. I'm gonna pause my other music. I wanna watch this. It's all in 3D. Oh wow, that's actually in game? What the shit? Wow. Being all in 3D is huge. That's like the move from Rogue Legacy to Rogue Legacy 2. That's big stuff. I didn't realize it was gonna be all 3D. That's cool as shit. Hell yeah, Gungeon! I haven't played Exit either. Need to get around to it sometime. I thought it was my stream at the time. I think everybody did. Everybody was refreshing. I mean, it started at the beginning of the Nintendo Direct, like, it was like 5-10 minutes in or something like that. It wasn't even very long in. The audio got like desynced and it was like a second behind. Or the video was a second behind. And so it was really weird. And then that part at the end happened. And it's just like, I was just like, man, I feel bad for these people that paid probably a bunch of money to Nintendo to have their trailers featured in the Nintendo Direct. And then it pauses. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna do anything, honestly. If I'm being 100% honest here, I don't think this will have anything to, because this is the very end. Like this is essentially what happens when everything is done. So this doesn't have anything to do with the. What are we doing here? Set XPOS to. Okay, that's just setting stuff, and then we set the timer to 500. What is the difference here though? Battle run is on, defeat timer is lower than that, boss defeated is on, plus XPOS is that. But we're creating multiple medals, which is the part that gets me. Defeat timer is greater. Am I missing something here? I love that it still looks top down though. I'm glad they kept with the tried and true formula. Yeah, I agree. That's why Exit wasn't received as well. Yeah, it was, when you have a game like that, like it's cool sometimes to do it, but it's kind of like the whole Shovel Knight thing too, right? Like Shovel Knight was like a 2D platformer. And then Shovel Knight started coming out with all these different games. And it's like, I think they've been pretty well received, but I don't think any of them have been as well received as the original. Like if they just straight up made like a Shovel Knight 2 and it was just more platforming and stuff, I think people would probably eat that up. Because you know what you're getting in a game like that, but when you start branching off into other directions, like right off the bat, I think it just kind of throws people a little bit for a loop and they're like, that's not what I signed up for. Rivals of Aether does it too, actually, now I'm thinking about it. There's so many Aether games. They just came out with a new Rivals of Aether game that's basically WarioWare. Like, what the fuck? I think I bought it too. Did I buy it? I'm pretty certain I bought it. It was like a couple bucks. Yeah, Dreams of Aether. And it's basically WarioWare. Like, it's just Little WarioWare macro games. But it looks really cute and has great pixel art, honestly. Anytime a game has good pixel art, I'm just like, I'm there. Like... I bought the Lovers of Aether, not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought about that one too. But like, they've come out with so many. They've got a dice-based Aether game now. They've got this. They've got a whole franchise, man. Like, they got a whole thing going on these things. Pool Party skin pack for Rivals of Aether. Really? I didn't even know they had that. Dungeons of Aether. Yeah, that's it. Rivals 2, Dreams, Creatures. Yeah, they've got a whole bunch of these now, and they're pretty reasonably priced too. So I ain't even gonna be mad about that. Okay, so we're creating the metal here. What is causing the problem here? Update dungeon badges, set event timer to 1. Okay, I think what we need to do then, as much as this is gonna be such a pain in the butt, is we are gonna have to go take a look at this. The fuck is that? $330 to $500. This. Oh, we're adding it to the XPOS. Okay. I get it now. I get it. Just trying to figure out what the hell I was doing. I want to fix this up, and then, like I said, I'll probably be ending here. Let's run through here again, and I'm going to look at the defeat timer. So we're going to be paying attention to this, and let's see what happens here. But yeah, if they can make if they can keep Enter the Gungeon 2 like a top-down, but make it 3D, which it looks like it's going to be, I think it's gonna be great. I think it's probably gonna do very, very, very well. All right. We get to our boss. Get to the boss. Gonna be going, see a interesting project. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Good to meet you. Good to see you here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See, why do these little rats get a bunch of attack too? They shouldn't get that much attack. Actually, maybe they should because of his level. I forgot about that. It'll be a day one purchase regardless. Can't wait to lose 100 hours of my life to it. Yeah, no kidding. Like, Enter the Gungeon is still such a phenomenal game, in my opinion. It's really good. It's really hard. That's my only problem with that game, is that it's really hard. I think I've only ever gotten to Chamber 4, and that's as far as I've gotten. But it also holds a special place in my heart, because Enter the Gungeon was the first game that I ever streamed on Twitch. That was the first game I ever streamed on Twitch way back when it first came out. I was like, I'm gonna try this game out. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I like streaming. We'll see if I like this game. And I don't know, man, I just fell in love with that game. I never beat it, like I said, but I still fell in love with it. Okay, I need this guy not to beat me. Oh, I need more health. Give him more health. The defeat timer. Yeah, so I love Enter the Gungeon. Like I said, I feel like a fake fan though, being like I haven't beaten it. Okay, when do we create the medal? We create the medal at 560. Plus medal shown is off for our. We can get rid of this now. We can get rid of this. And we can go over here. We need the, what are we looking for? It's the swipe top. Okay. And this is gonna be a flag. Metal shown false. Okay. And we also need our... I can get rid of hit point text right now. I don't need that. Got too many things I need to see here. I need the defeat timer. Okay. So. At 560 is when it makes the metal appear. Okay. So the metal should appear right now. Metal shown is true. So that gets turned on. I'm going for the platinum currently. I've already gotten all achievement. Jeez, man. Wait, so you've done it all on Steam and you're doing it again on the PlayStation. You're a mad lad. Okay, there's our metal. Our defeat timer is still going up. We're not going back down. I think when it hits 800 is the point where there's a problem. So it hit 800, 847. We're still on true. Why was there a second metal that appeared is my main thing. When does it end? 9:15 is when it ends. So we're almost there. 9, 10, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Metal shown gets turned off. Defeat timer goes back down to 0. Okay, that's fine. Well, it worked fine that time. Hello, hey, what? Wait, hello? No, that's not cool. You don't get to do that. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to... Hang on. Let's run it again. Let's just run it again. We're gonna go... Oh, it's fine. We'll leave it like this. So when are you gonna start streaming, Drachma, huh? When are you gonna start streaming regularly? Got too much on your plate? Which is completely and totally valid. I'm not trying to insinuate that it's not. Honestly, streaming takes up a lot of time, and it can be one of those things, like, especially if you're just not in the mood for it, it's really hard to motivate yourself to do it. So, but it would be cool if it's something you're interested in. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to play games and just kind of have a chill environment to just talk with people. But sometimes there are games that I don't want to do it. You know what we're gonna do though? I am probably gonna be playing this tomorrow. I want to try out that Blueprints game that's coming out. So we're going to be streaming that tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. Okay, we're going to heal him again. Blueprints comes out tomorrow. And so normally I do game dev on Thursday, but we will be streaming. I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow. I really want to play it. Ow! Screw you, buddy. I honestly am closer now than ever before to getting a stream going. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. I've got you on notifications, so if you ever start streaming, I'll be there. Okay. All working great. We almost died. It's fine. We didn't die. Okay, now it works fine. I don't understand. We defeated both the Rat King and the Slime Stack, and it's working fine. Why did it go crazy that one time? Is it because of this? Is it literally because I did this? Because I turned Final Round off? Why would that be the case? Maybe it is that. Oh, it's this. It is because okay, that did fix it. Because if boss defeated is on, which I don't think we turn that off, do we? We turn boss monster off, but we don't turn boss defeated off. And because it was still on, final round was on, it sets this to 800. Okay, so that did fix it. That did fix it. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna fix it. I feel like I'd want to dedicate at least a day a week to it. It's all about carving out that time, I guess. Yeah, so the main thing with streaming, I mean, it really depends on your goals for streaming. Currently, I am jobless. My job ended about a week and a half ago. The company shut down, so I'm currently just chilling at home for a little bit before I really start getting back into the workforce. But it really depends on your goals for streaming. If you're just wanting it to be a nice little part where you can hang out with some people, where you can have a little community and where you can just share similar interests, you know, you're not looking to grow as a streamer or anything like that. You're not taking anything seriously. You're completely right on that. Finding like a day of the week to do your stream. I think a consistent schedule is the best thing you can do. A consistent day of the week, a consistent time that you're going to plan on doing it. My buddy Cup of Joe, he does a really good job at streaming in general. But my favorite thing about Joe is the fact that he consistently starts a stream at 8 o'clock. Every time he starts his streams, it's always 8 o'clock my time anyway. And he always streams on Thursdays and Sundays. So it's like, no matter what's going on around me, no matter what other streams are going on, no matter what events I have going on in my life, I know when Joe is streaming. Like, I just know. I'm like, oh shit, it's 8 o'clock and it's Thursday. I'm gonna go watch Joe. Like, and I pop in there. So like, having that consistency is huge. And I'm terrible about it personally. Like, I'm terrible about being consistent. I need to get better about that. I'm trying, especially since I'm home a lot more. But that consistency, in my opinion, is the really big thing to creating a good environment for people to know when you're going to stream and want to be there. If it's just willy-nilly and random, it's a lot harder for people to adhere to a schedule like that, which again is a problem that I have a lot. So I'm trying to fix that myself. Okay, well, I think we fixed the problem. I'm gonna probably do some more extensive testing. I need to save a backup of this. I need to save a backup. We've been going too long and I haven't saved. No, this is beta builds. What am I doing? Backup files. There we go. We're gonna save a backup. And then we're gonna go raid out, you guys. We're gonna go, I already know who I'm raiding to. I'm gonna make sure he's still streaming. He is. We're gonna go raid over to the boyfriend. We're gonna go say hi to him. He's playing Core Keeper currently. If you guys haven't played that before, it's a really cool little game. I have a really hard time dedicating myself to games like this. Like, he gets really into them and I love that. But a lot of times these games are kind of like they're randomly generated and it's like you can kind of just go forever. I get a little scared of them because I'm afraid I will spend forever on them and not do anything else. But yeah, if you're a fan of Core Keeper, definitely go watch over there. I just want to say thank you to everybody for popping in today. Thank you for Gabs. Thank you to Delos. Thank you to Zhang for the raids. That was so nice of you guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys' support is amazing. If you haven't gotten the chance to and you want to help support MicroStream RPG, again, I'm not trying to shill anything and I'm not trying to pressure anybody into anything, but if you want to help support the game, if you want to help people know about it and everything, the Blue Sky post is right there. If you'd rather do things on Twitter, let me get a Twitter link for you. I'll post the Twitter link here. Any sort of reposts, replies, engagement of any sort like that, I would really appreciate, especially if you have questions. Like I said, feel free to post questions on there. That way other people can see them too. I would love to answer questions on the post and just have, you know, a conversation over there too. So, but again, no pressure, but if it's something you want to do to help support the stream and support the project, by all means, I would appreciate it. Anyway, thank you again for all the follows, for the support, and for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Just getting to chat with you guys and hang out while I do this sometimes boring little weird game dev stuff is much appreciated. It makes it go by so much faster, and I just feel like I enjoy my time doing it a lot more. But for now, let's go raid the boyfriend. He's playing Core Keeper, like I said. Yeah, it's no problem. The job sucks, Drachma. The whole situation kind of sucked, but I'm working through it. Like I said, I haven't had like a vacation, more than a week's vacation in like 10 years of working. So I've got a little bit of a little bit of backup finances. So I'm kind of like, I'm taking like a couple weeks to a month off just to work on this game, push this out, get this launched, and then I will get back into the workforce. But for right now, I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to enjoy my time, enjoy my space, not being drained every day by work. But anyway, yeah, let's go say hi to Lennox, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for Blueprints, assuming it launches tomorrow. I don't know what time right now. Probably I'm gonna try to start streaming a little bit earlier. Typically on Thursdays I go live around like 7, but hopefully we'll get a little bit earlier and we will play Blueprints tomorrow. Demon Sylveon, you are very welcome. Thank you for popping in, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.